Turn the mics on, let the games begin. We're diving deep, it's where I've always been. Got the stats laid out, knowledge on tap. It's the press box, baby, we're making it rap. From the field to the court, we cover it all. When the whistle blows, hear the players call. Voices raised high with opinions that rock. In this hard rock world, we're smashing the clock. Welcome to the press box. Let's raise some hell. We're rocking every story. Come and hear us tell. With passion and fury, we light up the night. This hard rock anthem, it feels so right.
All right, welcome to another edition of the Press Box. Hopefully this time we're talking to people. We were on for a half an hour and nobody was hearing us because it didn't go live for some reason. And now here we are, we're back. Kenny, are we live?
We are live, up and streaming, so we
All
are
right.
good to go.
Sorry about that, folks. For some reason, I have no idea why we got on and we were talking. We thought it said we were live. We thought we were live, but nobody was hearing us. Now I see people getting on. We had 0. And I'm like, I'm saying to myself, oh my God, did they turn against us already?
We scared everybody off.
After 2 years? That's what happens when you do a live podcast. For those just getting on, we went live at 7:30, thought we were live, talked to ourselves for a half an hour, and we weren't on.
But we can both tell you it was the best show that we ever had so far.
Yeah, it was damn good. So let's go to what we were talking about. Great weekend here for Mifflin County.
Yes.
The track team brought home all kinds of medals. Carter Smith won in the 1600. The relay team, 4x8 of Reese Cubison, Connor Lynch, Wyatt Kaufman, and Carter won the 4x8 relay. I think Wyatt got third in the 800.
And I believe it was 5th or 7th in the 16. He on the first day in the same class as Carter. I think it was 7th place.
So a good track weekend, and then the Mifflin County baseball team made history yesterday. The first team from Mifflin County since 2007, Lewistown, to make it to the PIAA playoffs. They crushed Erie McDowell 11-1, and they will meet the winner of District 7, Butler and North Allegheny. Butler is probably the favorite in that. They've met 4 times this year, them in North Allegheny. Butler's won 3 of the 4. And Butler, I was telling Kenny, have 3 guys on the team that are Division I. So it should be Mifflin County and Butler. But the good news is it's at home. They're going to be playing here on Monday. I don't know what the time is. It 4?
Yeah, 4 o'clock.
So tell me your thoughts, Kenny, about the weekend. You covered the game.
Yes. Well, it was perfect. It was kind of odd to see, but I mean, when Mifflin County came in, they looked like the ones that had been there before and have defeated McDowell numerous times because they had their game faces on. McDowell looked a little shell-shocked, especially after that first inning. Mifflin County had the patience of a saint in the first inning. I think having 4 or 5 walks in a row, en route to like 2 runs in the first inning, and then the second inning, before as just one pitch was thrown, and that was to Reese
Christine.
There's
How?
so many Reese's this weekend. Reese Christine, and he hit a shot that I think is still up in the air right now. It was a blast. And then that just started the ball rolling from there. Mifflin County um, got a lot of effort and a lot of production from the leadoff hitter, Evan Strohacker. He went 3 for 4. Um, but just up and down the lineup. And then on the mound, Chase Hartong, he only gave up 3 hits in the game, and the first one was a triple, and that was the only multi-hit I believe that they got the rest of the game. So uh, had quite the win. They even finished it off in grand fashion, where Chase Leister got up, needed just a couple runs to end it, and blasted a walk-off home run. So they did it in style, and then it's on to the next frame, to the States, and it was great to see the celebration and almost a sigh of relief from some of the coaches. And yeah, very fitting that they did it under Coach Hoppel.
Yeah, considering 2007, the last time a county team made the state playoffs was Lewistown, coached by Ray Hopple.
Mhm.
And yeah, it was. I'm sure it was relief. They got the monkey off their back.
Mhm.
Everybody around here knows what would happen year after year when they get into the sub regional and play McDowell.
Mhm.
They would lose.
Yep.
And this time there was no doubt, like you said,
No.
right from the start.
Right.
You got an 8-1 lead after 2 innings. It's
Mhm.
hard. It's hard to lose it then. Not that it can happen,
Right.
but it's going to be pretty tough to lose when you're up 8-1. And I
Mhm.
think that let them relax a little bit, and they
Yeah,
went to town.
and the defense was stellar. A lot of good plays from the outfield, from their second base. Um, yeah, no errors in the game, which is really, really important this time of the year. 1 or 2 errors can cost you the game, and they didn't allow it to happen. So kudos to them, and hopefully this is the beginning of a nice winning streak.
Yes, and I honestly look at it this. I think the key to the success this season, they're going to the state playoffs. They're 14-6, District 6 champions, sub regional champions, mid Penn champions. Was the pitching?
Hmm.
I mean, it was supposed to be a downpour on them this year. They didn't know. Aiden Nativo graduated, and I think Ray told us that 2 other pitchers graduated, and my God, this group stepped up,
Hmm.
and he had like depth. He rotated like 4 different starting pitchers that he
Hmm.
could rotate, and I just think the pitching this year was key, and they got the timely hitting.
Yeah, and it's a nice time to go back and remind everyone what Penn Live had them predicted to do, huh?
Yeah, wasn't it like 7th place?
7th place. Yep. So it just goes to show you that us media guys, um,
We we don't know
we don't
shit.
know shit.
We 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 just talk real loud.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's nice, and I'm sure Ray, he wouldn't come out and say it, but I'm sure Ray's like going, "There you go, people,
Hmm.
take that."
Yeah.
But and then, geez, we gotta say goodbye to Carter Smith and
Yeah.
8 state titles in 3 years. I'm watching his 1600 race
Hmm.
on PCN, and he won it by 7 freaking seconds.
Uh, he just, oh, can you imagine if he would have broke four? Oh, that close to breaking four.
Yeah, he could have stopped and tied his shoes and still won. I mean, it was amazing how
Hmm.
he just took over and nobody was even close.
Hmm.
What a way to end your career. He took
Especially
up
with the win.
he took up track late, and he
Hmm.
leaves with 8 state championships in 3 years.
Hmm. Well, when
Plus,
they,
when everybody else is forgetting, and they talk about the states, and deservedly so,
hmm
he also has 2 national championships.
hmm
New Balance outdoor in the 16, and then just this year indoor nationals, the DMR relay.
hmm
So 8 state champs and 2 championships and 2 national championships.
hmm
That's
and
crazy.
it was great to see him end his career with a win too. The relay race was incredible. Uh, I had him down. I think he was in eighth place when he took the baton, and by the time he got to the finish line, there was no one near him.
No, he's got an otherworldly kick. It's
Hmm.
just it's just crazy, his motor and his cardio. But I yeah, it is fitting, and it's like I could say it. I will say it. We will never see anything like that in our lifetimes.
Hmm.
We won't.
I
Maybe
agree.
somewhere, down the road, 100 years from now,
Hmm.
somebody will. But in our lifetimes, we're not going to see anything like that in Mifflin County again.
No, no.
Especially the story of it. The kid was playing baseball and then said, "I think I'm going to go to track.
Mm.
I think I'm going to run." Good choice.
Very good choice.
Now, not everything's peachy rosy. Unfortunately, the softball team, the Huskies, they fell to DuBois
Hmm.
in the sub regional. What was that, 11-7?
That was yeah, 11-7, but they sure gave them a run. For a while, they actually had the lead um, against Du Bois, and it's a sad way to end, but the way they came on like gangbusters when they needed to against Hollidaysburg and then against Central Mountain. I mean, who would have ever predicted a team that only had 3 wins coming into the playoffs would end up getting as far as they did? But hats off to them. They never gave up. They believed in themselves when maybe other people didn't, and that just shows why they play the game. It's one game at a time, and you know, hats off to them for such a great postseason.
All right, let's do this again. Give me the rundown on what's going on up there in with the Center County playoff teams.
Okay. Well, right now we lost as of last week. We lost both Bald Eagle baseball and softball. Um, we lost State College softball yesterday. They fell. Um, Belfont boys and girls both won. Belfont girls beat Carrick 18-1, and Belfont won over Obama Academy 6-1. So they're still alive and well heading into the PIAA's. Phillipsburg, I believe, is still both boys and girls are still in it. So teams are starting to dwindle, but we also have um, some of the ones that were predicted to go in deep like they are right now. So that's where we stand up here.
Yeah, the one it's probably going to go the farthest. You can correct me if I'm wrong. It's going to be Phillipsburg softball.
Yeah, yeah, because they have the experience and they have the tough wins against like Bald Eagle. Um, and I believe they beat Belfont too, a team that's also in the playoffs now, back in the regular season. So, uh, one thing about the Laurel Highlands, they have you playing tough games night in and night out, and I think that prepares all the teams that are in the postseason um, for what they're going to see in the playoffs and stuff. So. I think you're right. It's going to be the Mounties, the Lady Mounties, and I think that Belfont boys baseball are going to be going pretty far too. I could see them at least getting into the quarters or semis.
Awesome. Awesome. We're okay, track's over. The
Mhm.
only thing we got right now, right, is baseball and softball.
Actually, yeah, up here we have a lacrosse team that plays tomorrow.
Ah, I forgot lacrosse.
Yeah, the boys, Belfont boys lacrosse team lost today, 9-6 to Sealands Grove in the title game. Now tomorrow, Belfont will be playing, and that'll be at Mifflin County. Actually, they'll be playing their game at 4 o'clock. So uh, we'll see how they do.
The problem with lacrosse is it's hard to break through that District 1 wall.
Mm,
It's like every year the teams that win it are District 1
mm,
or District 3. And right now, it's going to take some time. I think, what do we have? We have Mifflin County, Belfont State College, right?
hmm Yeah,
That have lacrosse around here.
yeah,
But yeah, I don't know if we'll break through that District 1 wall. They've been doing it for a long time.
yeah. Even as good as the state college girls program is, they've had their problems with District One, and I don't.
Yeah.
I so
And I did over the Memorial Day, I watched the NCAA championship.
mm,
I do every year. Princeton crushed Notre Dame 16-9. It wasn't close.
nice. Wow.
Yeah, I don't mind Notre Dame losing in anything. But yeah, so good stuff coming. Kenny and I mentioned, after the year was kind of yeah for
Yeah.
spring sports, but we're having nice endings to it in
Mhm.
Mifflin and Center counties, and even Juniata County a little bit.
Yeah.
So that's a nice way to end this year, and before you know it, the summer will fly, and we'll be
Mhm.
back to Friday Night Lights
And predictions.
and predictions. You are correct. Predictions. Um, so this spring,
Mhm.
what are your overall thoughts on the spring and what you saw? Because you can get to go out the games.
Yeah.
If they're not streamed, I can't see them.
Well, at the beginning, it's like you said, it was as wasn't it was as sloppy as the weather. Things weren't going too well. I mean, there were a lot of nights where it was just depressing to even go home afterwards because of the teams losing. But as the season went on, teams started getting better, started getting focused, and it turned out to start out sucky, but end up uh, pretty entertaining and a very, very enjoyable one, especially with the track. Uh, so,
Yeah, it's a hell of a way to go out, Carter Smith. Now he's gonna
mhm.
be off at Oklahoma State, and we'll
And
follow and see what he does there with the Cowboys.
and you know what the shame of it is? People, when they look back, they'll think, oh, well, they ran it on a sunny day and it was warm and great weather. And in all actuality, it was in the mid 40s. It was cold. It was damp. It was rainy. It was miserable. And they still made it look easy.
He could run in a blizzard
Mm.
and win. He could.
Mm.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
not going to be dead because I like Alex Monroe as a coach,
Uh-huh.
but he's losing some really, really big scorers in Garner and Reese Cubison.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Now, they'll start in September with cross country, and the boys won't be that bad. They still got Wyatt Kaufman and the Rodenbaugh kid.
Yeah, Hoyt. Yeah.
Yeah, Hoyt Rodenbaugh. So it won't be bad.
Mm-hmm.
It's just you can't lose somebody like Carter and
And not a little bit be affected.
it's a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A
Mhm.
lot. That's like taking, let me see, Gilgis Alexander away from Oklahoma City
Yeah.
or Wembayama from San Antonio. It's going to hurt.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's good. And summer's still here. We got
Mm-hmm.
Little League. I know you cover that. Little League and Babe Ruth.
Yep.
Ray will be out in 90 degrees with a sweater vest on.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he won't sweat. Have that raggedy old MC hat on. That's kind of in trouble, though, Babe Ruth baseball.
Well, because of all the travel.
Yeah, I don't want to hurt Ray's feelings, but
Mhm.
did you know this year they changed the rule? There's going to be no state tournament now.
Really?
Yeah, because there are not enough teams. Everybody's going to go straight. Everybody's going to go straight to regionals.
Wow.
No more state tournament because, my God, they don't got enough. Like this area is basically you got us, Adams County, Williamsport, and then down there in Phoenixville in that District 1. That's it. That's it.
Wow.
The rest of the state is playing like Teener League.
Mm. And then you have all those travel teams too that take players. Mm.
So I mean, it's coming. Babe Ruth baseball is not what it was, and that's a shame. But it really isn't when you think. And I mean, that tells you how it is when they're like, okay, we're not going to have a state tournament.
Mm-hmm. Well,
We're
didn't they originally also have a local tournament before the states even?
Yeah.
And
now, I mean, needless to say, you know how Ray feels about it.
Yeah.
You know how Ray feels about it.
Mm-hmm.
No more. This is the 150th state title for Mifflin County. You can't keep those stats anymore.
No.
But it's tough. And even Little League, a lot of teams are playing Cal Ripken, aren't they?
Yeah. It's locally. It's Cal Ripken. Locally in Mifflin County.
Oh, okay.
Bellefonte up here, it's still Little League, and Bald Eagle and all the areas up here, they still are with the Little League.
Oh, I didn't know that we went to Cal Ripken.
Yeah, and then they merged, I guess, last year too as well. So when I say merged, I'm sorry. There was the Mifflin County, Cal Ripken, and the Big Valley. Now I think it's just all one collective group. I believe so.
And if you just tuned in, we apologize. We
Mhm.
were on at 7:30, and for a half an hour we were talking, and Kenny and I were like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah," and nobody was listening because the stream wasn't working. That is live podcasting, so live
Mm,
streaming. We apologize. We got on here at 8 o'clock, and for those of you coming in, I appreciate it. Thank you.
yes, definitely.
Because Kenny and I are going to each other. I don't know if we're on.
Yeah.
And then I could see on my end with the software people that are live, and there was a big fat zero, and I'm like, this doesn't happen. Something's got to be all wrong. So
Yeah.
we're back.
We're back. I think one of the individuals that kind of gets lost in the shuffle here with when we talk about the track is Jasper Sheps. Boy,
Wow, what an
did he have a
athlete!
weekend? Yes.
Football, track, basketball.
Mm,
The kid does everything,
yeah.
and he's an all-star in everything.
Mm-hmm.
He came home with 3 state medals, state championship in the high jump, and he
Mm-hmm.
was third in the 110 hurdles and 300 hurdles.
Right. Yeah.
Plus what? An all mid pen basketball,
Mm-hmm.
all mid pen football.
Football. And
He's got
such a nice kid. Nice
he's got
kid.
he's got like 9 million interceptions. No, you know how it is. We all had him growing up. There's just a person that is good at every damn sport they do.
Yes. Yeah.
It just happens. It happens to some of them. It's like everything.
Mm-hmm.
Jasper Sheps is one of them. He was the best football player on the Juniata team, the best basketball player on the Juniata team,
Mm-hmm.
and by far the best track athlete on the Juniata team.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to see him wrestle. He'd have probably been a state champ.
I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it. He has things in proper perspective. When I interviewed him and I asked him about the weather, if it affected him at all, and he said, "You know what?" He said, there are hundreds of runners that didn't make it to where I'm at right now." He said,
Yeah.
"I'd be lying if I uh said that, they're just dying to be there, and here I am. I'm able to compete in it." So,
I
he basically.
yeah, I bet he was thrilled because finally getting that state title because he won
Mhm.
he won 3 medals last year
Wow.
in the hurdles, 110, 300, and in the high jump.
Mm.
And now they finally cracked it. And I would like to see how many, because I don't know. Around here's terrible at keeping records. How many state champions in track Juniata has had?
Mm.
I don't think it's a lot. I know Jeremy Hunter. Remember Jeremy?
Yeah.
Jeremy won 6. He won 3 in the 100 and 3 in the 200. I always said that Jeremy Hunter was the fastest white boy I've ever seen.
Mm. Now, was that at the beginning of the century here, around the
That was
2000s?
that was in the late 90s, early 2000.
Okay.
That's when him and then at East Juniata, Heather Collier was winning 6.
Mm-hmm.
She won 3 in the javelin and 3 in the shot put.
Oh, that's another one. Reese Bell finished 12th in the javelin for Mifflin County, which was quite a feet too.
Yeah,
to get
not
down there.
not bad, not bad.
Yeah, sorry about that. He
Well,
didn't get forgotten about, but
no, he wasn't forgotten. We were just doing medal winners.
mhm.
You know, the top 8 get medals. So, yeah, it was a good time for Jasper Sheps and Carter Smith and the Indian Valley Relay guys.
Mhm.
You know,
And they're not done yet. I have heard that they may be going to nationals.
New Balance.
Mm.
I wonder if Carter will run the 1600 outdoors along with the relay, because Carter won a national championship outdoors. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
I'll ask his mom. Tasha's my secret source. His mother.
That was a great article on him too, on Carter.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I try, Kenny.
Yeah.
I do run nothing but sit around all day, so I got time to write.
Mm.
You know.
Mm.
So that's what I do. I have one coming out on Tish McClay.
Awesome.
And she is done as Mifflin County Athletic Director. And I know you and I will both miss her.
Mm. Yes.
You know, when things go smooth, nobody cares. But somebody has to make sure it goes smooth. And it was Tish. That job is a lot of headache.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of like compared to a duck swimming. When you look above the water, smooth sailing, just cruising right along, but underneath they're paddling like hell.
Yeah, good analogy. There, exactly. It's not an easy job to do.
Mm-mm.
And now, the way it looks, and I think the school board will approve it. Robert Lepley will be the new athletic director. He was the assistant under Tish. So we wish him the best.
Yes, definitely. He's been a big help too in his time as assistant. Helped me out quite a bit with scheduling and with when I needed something or questions. He was right there too. So definitely a good hire there.
And I can say this. Him and I have talked, and when it's official, he's going to come on the show.
Nice.
And talk about being the new athletic director for Mifflin County. And that should probably be next week. Because tomorrow night at the school board is when he's going to be approved. And I'm sure they'll approve him.
Mm-hmm.
The fun part's going to be when the budget comes up. Not to get non-sports on everybody.
I was going to say.
You see how Mifflin County Alerts lights up when you talk about the budget?
Oh, my, yeah.
Oh, my. People go nuts. Yeah, so I don't want to get, maybe I shouldn't. I don't want to get political. I don't believe politics should be in sports. Do you?
No. There should be a safe haven, especially, when it comes to kids.
And it should be sports.
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, it isn't. At least not in college and pro. Because something that's really getting me mad is the Jackson Dart situation. And I'll tell you why I'm mad.
Okay.
I'm not mad at Abdul Carter. He's an idiot. That's all. Everybody knows he's an idiot. I mean, you're a rookie and you're going, I would like Lawrence Taylor's number. That says it all that you're an idiot.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
And all he did his rookie year was come late to practice and get disciplined. And then Jackson Dart introduces President Trump at a rally. Now, my opinion on this is if a president gives you the honor to do that, whether you like him or not, you do it. You do it.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I was conservative, which I am, and Obama or Biden asked me to do it, that's your president, like it or not.
Right.
Do it. You do it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Here's my thing. These two parts. One,
Okay.
Lawrence Taylor and Saquon Barkley both introduced Trump at a rally before. Nothing was reported on it. And we're bringing race into this. Jackson Dart, a white dude, is now being criticized by Abdul Carter and some other black players. How could you do that? All right?
Yeah.
And here's where I'm really mad. And ESPN, Fox, all these broadcasters, they all come out against Jackson Dart. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Jackson Dart, how could he do that? That's going to create division. Well, on the same weekend, just happened, Josh Jacobs allegedly strangled and abused his wife and got arrested. And those gutless bastards at ESPN and stuff, not one word about it. Not one word. Which do you think is worse? Forget politics. A man introducing the president or a man beating his wife?
Oh, definitely a man beating his wife, no doubt. But it's just a shame that we even have to be talking about this because, it's just gone too far. I was brought up that you respect the presidency. You may not like the person that's in it.
Exactly.
But you respect the position. And until the next one comes in, you got to.
Yeah, they have no argument, too. They always want to bring race into the argument. This wasn't about race, but they made it about race. A white man introduces Trump. That's horrible. Lawrence Taylor and Barkley did it. Nothing. You could hear crickets. Jacobs, a black man, beats his wife, strangles her till she almost blacked out, and these guys say nothing. Nothing.
It just shows where our
So these ones that are preaching racism are actually the racists.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Jackson Dart did nothing wrong. And I won't get too X-rated on this show, but if I was his teammate, I'd tell Abdul Carter, you know what? You know what? F you and start showing up on time. Prove that you deserve to be the third pick in the draft.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of a social media moron.
Yeah, don't worry about what I do. You worry about yourself, right?
Yes. Yes. Because I'll say it again. I don't care what he did in college. Asking for that number was a red flag to me. Abdul Carter could not pick up Lawrence Taylor's jockstrap.
I agree.
Lawrence Taylor changed the game. So, there it is. Abdul Carter, shut up. I could say that because he's not going to listen to it. And if he does, he doesn't know where I live. That's all from my political side. I just think that's bullshit that poor Dart's going through this. All he did was introduce the president. And like you said, whether you don't like them or not, it's the respect thing. I mean, if if Obama, which I didn't vote for him, asked me to introduce him, I would have done it. Because that's a respect you deserve as being the president. That's it. Sorry, Kenny.
No, you're cool. I understand why you'd get fired up over that because it's
my other political thing I don't like is the WNBA. They hate it. Even the league itself, that Caitlin Clark is the star. And let's face it, I'm going to come straight out and say it. They don't like her because she's a white girl. And a white girl is the best player in the league. You know why? There was a billboard for the WNBA, a game between, I can't remember who, and the Fever, right? And they had a poster for the one girl, the best player I wished I could remember, on the team for the other team. For the Fever, they put a girl up that averages 1 point a game off the bench instead of Caitlin Clark. The Fever in their promotion to start the year did not have Caitlin Clark on the poster. Hello? She's the reason people are coming to watch the WNBA.
Exactly. Before she came on, it was barely hanging on by a thread.
Exactly. And this is the last of my political, I swear. But that's it. The WNBA, the powers that be, do not like it. It's reverse racism that the best player is a white girl. They can't stand it. Angel Reese has hit her, tried to attack her on the floor. That doesn't happen to anybody else. Who does it happen to? Just her. And they're wasting something. If I ran that league, she would be everywhere. You know? It's like having Jordan and going, nah, I'm sorry, Michael. This year's Chicago Bulls poster, we're gonna have
Orlando Woolridge.
Orlando Woolridge on the front. Sorry. So there it is. I'm done with that. Sorry.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
But yeah, it has no place in sports, and unfortunately, it's here.
Yeah.
And I just don't, those guys at ESPN. Oh my.
Oh, they like to race bait.
They are cowards, is what they are. They are pigs. Stephen A. Smith, Ryan Clark. Did Stephen A. Smith ever play a sport in his life?
Boy, I don't know. Looking at him.
Probably not. All right, that's enough of them. So, you still got things coming up, correct? You got softball, baseball still in.
Yep.
You're busy. You're busy.
Yep, and in fact, the next couple days are going to be kind of exciting. Like tomorrow, I have Bellefonte girls lacrosse at the high school, and then after that, I'm going to hit Dairy Field, and there's going to be I believe, a championship game in girls slow pitch I believe it's the Miners, and it's the Lewistown Black Panthers against the Burnham Bulldogs softball team. So I'll be covering that. And then that following Monday, I'll definitely be at the Mifflin County baseball game. And then from there, hopefully get some Super Series games in all ages. And I know Bellefonte Little League starts theirs too, so might even have some games this weekend with Little League. So it's the season.
Yes, it is, man. Yes, it is. And I don't have. I got the Tish McClay thing coming and stuff like school board and really exciting stuff.
I'll tell you what. Got a chance to watch the Harrisburg Havoc the other day.
Yeah, how'd that go?
You know what? That was that was as miserable weather as I think I've had a football game in years. But it was fun to watch. It was football. The girls did a great job. It's you know, how do I say this without sounding? The talent was just as good and better than what I expected it would be. Now the Havoc lost, but the team that they played was the returning champions from last year. So and plus they lost some of their players due to injuries during that game. So, but our local player Angie Deemer did well. She played defense, made some good hits. It's hard to believe 48 years old getting out there and just playing full contact like that. Hats off to her, and I want to thank her too over the podcast.
Yes,
for
she sent
the
us
presents,
a nice card and a jersey from the Havoc.
Yes,
that was so cool. Thank you, Angela.
Yes, that was great. Hopefully, right now I believe they're sitting at 2-2. They have a 6-game season, and then they go into the playoffs. So I wish them the best, and hopefully they have an off week, and hopefully they can get rested and feeling better, so they can be at full strength when they go back and play their next game. The rest of them are on the road, so it's gonna be fun to see how they finish the season.
Cool. Let's before we get to your shout outs, let's do our promo. We haven't played our
every
promo
night. Two men try to solve sports loudly, without a pause. But when the takes get hotter, something happens. They become the Press Box. Breaking down games, calling out nonsense, and somehow getting it right. The Press Box, sports talk with superpowers.
Yeah. There's only one thing about that, Kenny.
What's that?
That's wrong. I don't think I've ever seen you yell in your life.
Oh.
I got you yelling there, but I've known you for over 20 years, and I've never heard you yell.
Oh, it doesn't happen very often, but it's like when it does, not pretty.
Now me, that's right there is on me. Awesome.
It's funny you played that promo because look.
Yeah, he's got the jersey on.
Got the jersey representing
Lewistown. All right. You know what time it is.
All right. Here
Wait. I knocked it off. There we go. Now let's get your Barry White.
Okay.
Barry worked last week, and I think he's back in today.
Nice. So the check didn't bounce.
Yeah, he showed up for work.
Hey there, baby. Welcome to Kenny's Shoutouts on the Press Box. I'm so glad you could join me tonight. Just sit back, relax, and let that sweet, sweet vibe wash all over you. We've got a lot of love to share.
All right. Go,
All right,
Kenny.
Here we go. Shout out to State College head coach Vanessa Gordon, as she filled in midway through the season as an interim coach for the State College softball team, and she led them to a District 6 title. Vanessa has been a part of the Center County scene for years, as she was a standout catcher for the state champion Bellefonte softball team. So years ago. So it was good to see her come through. And when a coach gets replaced, it's hard to pick up the pieces and go for a title. But that's exactly what Vanessa did. And congratulations.
Awesome.
Congratulations to Mifflin County pitcher Chase Hartong, as he tossed a 3-hitter in the Huskies' play-in victory yesterday. Also, a shout out to the whole team for making history and advancing for the first time to the PIAA state playoffs. Congratulations and shout out goes to the Bellefonte baseball and softball teams, as they also advanced to the PIAAs. The baseball team captured a 6-1 win, and the girls an 18-1 win. So congratulations, Bellefonte. It's going to be fun to see how far you go. Shout out to Mount Union seniors softball players Sydney Harris and Keandra Weibel, as they've been selected to play in the District 6 All-Star Game. The game will be held on June 16th at 6:30 at Claysburg Kimball High School. Congratulations. Shout out to Penns Valley Spencer Allhouse on an incredible performance at the PIAA State Track and Field Championships. Earned 6th place in the 100-meter dash, and he was one of the top sprinters in Pennsylvania. Congratulations to Bellefonte's Athea Helms. She captured gold in the 400-meter run. Shout out to the junior high school cheerleader Brooklyn Berta, as she cheered at the Big 33 this weekend. Brooklyn represented the PI Elite Cheerleading, and she's just a junior. Another shout out to the Mifflin County Ladies Huskies fall softball team, as they ended their season as District 6 champions, but fall to Du Bois 10-7. But it's still a hell of a finish. And congratulations and shout out to Alyssa Lipsky, as she won the 3A Discus Champion. And then tomorrow, a shout out to the Bald Eagle and Penns Valley Rams, as they play in the championship of the Coach Fish tournament at Ardley Hollow tomorrow at 6. And that concludes my shout out.
Awesome. I got to figure out these problems that are happening to us. We've had 2 weeks, past 2 weeks, the Barry White worked. Remember the last couple of weeks before that, they didn't?
Right.
Now it froze, and I can't get the Kenny shout-outs off the screen.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I have no idea why it's not doing it, but it won't let me scroll up to get it off the screen, which is really starting to piss me off. that this is happening almost every week.
Yeah.
But that's okay. We'll just have to end it like that with the shout outs up. Once again, we're sorry for the delay. We were on, but we weren't streaming live. But we made it to actually close to an hour here.
Yeah.
So that's pretty good. Next week, we'll have a guest. It should be Robert Lepley, who'll be the new athletic director for Mifflin County. If there's any changes, we'll let you know. Once again, thank you for coming in and listening to us this Wednesday. We'll be back next Wednesday with another show. You've been listening to the Press Box. I am Brian Carson with my co-host Kenny Varner. Thanks for listening. Have a great rest of your week. See you next Wednesday.
Good night, everybody.
You've been listening to the Press Box with Brian Carson and Kenny Varner. Tune in next week for another episode of the Press Box.